Welcome back to Loudmouth, the only podcast on YouTube. I'm your host, Wild Spartans, aka Brandon, and I'm here with Diesel.
Hi.
And also here with Quite.
The only podcast on YouTube. The only one.
It is the only podcast on YouTube. Also, only one on iTunes and SoundCloud. Totally ignore the top trending charts with a bunch of other podcasts. So today, we have absolutely the most, the best topics we could provide to you.
We have fuck all.
Topics such as strawberries are the dirtiest fruit.
We're only 15 episodes in, and we've talked about everything on the internet. Absolutely everything.
We've talked about everything that exists ever. We've gone from, we've done a whole fucking recap of human history. We're done.
Yeah, guys.
And with that, thank you guys for tuning into the last episode of the Loud Mouse podcast. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, so Brandon killed this podcast too. Nobody wants to work with
that is not true. This is slander.
Brandon wanted a bigger cut of the revenue than everybody else, and really, he just fucked everything up. We wanted to do an even split, where me and Diesel got 40-40 and Brandon got 20, but he wanted an even split. just wasn't reasonable.
I'm fucking crying.
Was it?
Speaking of splitting
plan
things,
to throw me under the bus on this segment?
Brandon, speaking of splitting things, do you want to introduce us to the first topic?
I wanted to talk about the strawberries first because I know it's funny, but we'll talk about California fucking trying to split its state into 3 different states. So California proposed this a while ago, and there's a lot of fucking, opinions about it. Basically, California wants to split into 3 states. California, Southern California, and Northern California. Very simple. LA would basically get California, San Francisco would basically get Northern California, and San Diego would basically get Southern California. And the reason this is pretty much just because of those 3 cities. They're constantly in disagreement with each other, and they just get angry at each other, and they're all very big cities, so it's dumb. It's dumb. I don't think California should split into 3 different states, especially when one of the states would be called California, and the other ones would be called Northern and Southern California. That's all I have to say about that. Any other opinions?
They should call it West California.
If they do split into 3 states, it should be California. 3 syllables.
That'd be a lot better than what they fucking have proposed. But but basically this actually went this got enough votes to be on the November ballot, so you could actually vote for this. I don't know why you would, because it's so far-fetched, but you can.
Some people think it's good because some people think it would be good because it splits up the power that California has as being such a massive state, and it kind of equalizes the distribution. But then I don't know.
Other states should get bigger.
I don't know how they do electoral votes.
Other states should just conquer other states.
Yeah, exactly.
There we
go. But it's kind of just just no. I don't know who would vote for this, and if you actually have a good argument to vote for this, put it in the comments. Give us the interaction. Anyways, next topic: strawberries.
Strawberries.
They're dirty. They're dirty. That's pretty much it.
No shit.
And they're the dirtiest fruit, apparently. And I want to ask this:
boys.
If strawberries,
fucking asshole.
If strawberries are the dirtiest fruit, what's the dirtiest vegetable?
Brussels sprout.
Really?
I don't know.
It has to be something with a lot of cracks and crevices where dirt can get stuck in the crack.
What are potatoes
Peppers.
considered? Are potatoes a starch?
Potatoes are a vegetable.
Potatoes are a vegetable. I guess potatoes would be the dirtiest vegetable
because it's underground. It's literally surrounded by dirt
and worms.
True. Honestly, though,
what about?
I always thought peaches were a bit thoughty, so I thought they were dirtier. But
peaches are fruit.
Peaches. I know. I'm talking about strawberries being dirty.
Okay.
Now I look like an idiot.
Where does watermelon grow?
On Earth.
Well, if you look at Minecraft, it shows that you need it plants.
Don't they grow in plants on the ground?
I mean, most stuff grows out of the ground.
If you plant a watermelon seed, it'll place it in the block next to it. So basically that.
So yep. Minecraft is educational.
I don't know. I was trying to make a joke, but it didn't really pan out.
Oh, okay. If you wanted if you could pick one fruit to start growing on trees, what would you pick?
Huh.
Money.
Apples.
I said fruit, Diesel.
Yeah,
Money's sweet, but it's not a fruit.
Yeah, but I can eat it. If I can eat it, it is a fruit, and it grows on a tree.
It already grows on trees. Didn't you see the Mr. Beast video?
Ah, shit, you're right. Fuck.
I bet you feel dumb.
No,
now,
seriously.
Huh? Yeah.
What fruit? What fruit?
Carrots.
Carrots? Ew, that's weird.
That's not a fruit.
Kappa Kaiju brain carrots.
Kappa Kaiju loves carrots.
Oh
Why-
yeah, no, he
hold
just
on,
fucking
can somebody
started
please
eating carrots in the
explain this
middle
to
of a
me?
call.
Can you explain the meme for you?
Yeah, so explain the name for me.
Okay, so I'll explain it. So before we went to watch the Bethesda conference, Cap was like, "Hold on, I'm hungry," and then he left his room and he just came back with just 2 big raw carrots. That's what he came back with. So that's why the meme is Kappa likes carrots.
Because you were messaging me,
like
Brandon, and you were like, Kappa likes pee-pee. Kappa likes wiener. And I'm like, he sure does, buddy. He sure does.
Yeah, but the meme started because Kappa just brought 2 whole raw carrots into his fucking room. We were watching Bethesda conference, so that's what happened.
Speaking of, on Drama Alert today, Kappa Kaiju subtweeted Wild Spartans.
See, that's what I thought, but then I'm
You
like,
immediately
Kappa's
assumed it was
angry
you.
all the time. Yeah, because I mean that's a pretty fair assumption. Like, is that really that far fetched?
Didn't he just die in Fortnite?
That's what
I mean,
Henry
if I
said.
die in Fortnite,
But he died in
Yeah.
Fortnite, and he got really heated.
I thought that's what Henry said.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
We
why
hadn't
Kappa,
even said what the tweet is.
Kappa is like that.
We'll
Yeah,
just,
here,
we'll
I'll
just
read the
leave it up
tweet.
in the air.
So-
Why give
You wanna leave it up in the air?
satisfaction? Yeah.
We'll leave it up in the air like we leave Mac up in the air. Also, there's the Mac mention for this episode. Cool.
Okay, you guys still haven't answered me. What fruit would you like to grow in trees?
I don't know. I can barely name all the different types of fruit. That sounded like I was.
I say
retarded.
watermelon because
I'm
it hit
fu-
people in the head.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with apples.
Apples do grow on trees.
What's your point?
I got really angry at that. I don't know why. Wait, what? Which fruit that doesn't grow on trees that we want to grow on trees?
Yes.
What?
Apples.
I
Who
say
gives this
watermelon.
shit? What kind of question is this?
See,
So-
that took you a long time to question that question.
Well, we got off topic.
Well, you see, our topics are all ass.
Whatever.
So I have to think of something.
Maybe they're asked to you, but this is important to me.
This is a really rough
Okay.
week for topics, isn't it?
Yeah, we had the entirety of E3, and then now we just have
this.
blah.
What a fucking mess.
Okay, speaking of Quite's wish of apples going on trees, Apple wants to close, or they're about to close a deal to make their first animated movie, and I just would assume it'd be the Emoji Movie too.
That's exactly
That's
where
it.
my mind went.
Wait, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, was the Emoji Movie not that?
Yeah, like I don't know what kind of movie fucking Apple would make.
Would they
but
make
like
would they make something completely separate from like their products, where it's like IPs or some shit, and they buy like fucking the rights to certain things? I don't know.
I mean, I'd
Or they just
assume
product
so,
placement and Mac
but
shit.
it'd also be really funny if Apple made like a competitor to the Minecraft movie, since Minecraft's owned by Microsoft, and like they made like
A
I don't know,
Roblox
they bought
movie.
like they bought the rights to Roblox for a movie. They just made the Roblox movie.
Make a Fortnite movie.
God,
Have you
good
guys seen the
stuff.
sad Roblox movie on YouTube?
Is this,
Have not.
What is that?
Okay, so we watched it on Roots charity.
Oh
stream,
yeah, that
and-
shit. That was so fucking good.
Yeah. So there was a Roblox movie on YouTube. It's like 30 minutes long, and basically the whole concept is it's supposed to portray racism in some way. So it's like you have the normal players, like the VIP players, and you have the guest players, right? In Roblox. But the guest players are always kind of bullied because they're guest players. So
They're blue.
in the movie, the there's like a family of guest players, and the parents get killed, and then the kid grows up to be a hero. That's basically it. It's like Batman.
They get
but
killed
with
by the
Roblox.
burger, whatever. What were they called? Like the bacon something?
It was like Bacon Bandits or some
The
shit.
Bacon Bandits killed his
The
family.
Yeah,
Bacon
they had,
Army?
they
I
had
don't know,
bacon
but, like,
hair.
fucking,
They
like,
had
it
bacon
was-
hair.
God,
What
like
the
they just
fuck
murdered
is
the
this?
shit out of that dude's
Why
kids
is this
in
being
front of
made
him.
in Roblox? Why does Roblox have so much serious, like, political and violent dramas happening in it? That makes no sense.
Because it's, I don't know.
It's
I
an
mean,
open
like,
platform where people can make whatever they want. It's a great place to host your statements, Diesel. I don't know what you're on about.
I
mean,
disagree.
Minecraft had a lot of this.
Yeah,
Yeah, but why Roblox now? Because Roblox has been around for a very long time.
Nah, that movie's kind of old.
The Minecraft
I
movie?
just
What
learned
do you
about it
mean?
now. No. The Roblox sad movie.
Oh, okay.
The Roblox sad movie.
What a great
I think
title.
it came out in like 2015. I don't know if that's actually what it's called.
I
One
mean, it
second.
might as well be called that.
Sad Roblox movie. I think
you
it might
guys-
actually be called
Do
Sad
you
Roblox.
guys know what
It
Second
is.
Life is? By any
No.
chance?
It's called. Wait, hold up. It's called The Last Guest, a sad Roblox movie. Actually, it came out December 2017.
That's
so
way too
not
recent.
that long
That's
ago.
way too recent.
The Last Guest.
Do you guys know what
Okay.
Second Life is? Yes or no?
No.
The name sounds familiar, but no.
You've definitely seen it because it's that weird game that's like The Sims where you can be whatever. It's like Roblox but for adults that have weird fetishes.
Haven't seen it still.
Okay.
And it
I
looks
still don't know
very
what
Is
you're
this,
about.
is
strange.
this Vox?
What's
or-
it called?
Second
Is
Life?
this I'm Vu?
No, it's
Second
not
Life.
iMove.
I'm Vu.
Yeah, you guys have definitely seen Second Life.
Oh!
Can you link it?
I've seen this on ads on certain websites.
I've seen this on ads on places.
I haven't seen this game, but I've seen games like it.
I've seen games
I
like
think
this
Quackity
advertised
played this
on
game
other
for a
websites
video.
that should definitely sponsor us if we want to talk about them.
These are like the strangest fucking like things to me.
Second Life
Alright,
used
so
to
what
be
about
really
this?
popular.
The
like, way
existence of
back.
these games just like is so weird.
But now
So
it's
what about
like
it?
dead empty. But I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of how Roblox has all this weird, like, serious drama happening on it. Because Second Life had a lot of that. On top of that, there's a lot of, like, e-sex and weird shit. But now just a bunch of country bumpkins and, like, weirdos play it. Like, barely anybody plays it anymore. But, I mean, that's it's essentially
play
what
it.
Roblox was. If we play Second Life,
We
it's going to be really clunky and weird.
We should play it on stream.
Well, I'm afraid that Second Life just has a bunch of adware in it.
Yeah,
I'd
to be
rather,
honest,
I'd
it-
rather
it
not
looks like a virus.
install that.
I've downloaded Second Life and nothing's happened, but I did, make sure my computer got a bath afterwards.
You put your computer in the bath?
Yeah, I put it in the bath along with the toaster. I held a toaster in the bath.
Is that what made your nose so big?
Yes, that's how I got the superpowers. You know how like Static Shock has superpowers? It's like that, except my nose just got bigger.
Superpowers.
Damn.
I got a haircut
Sec-
and like I think my forehead looks big now, and it makes me upset.
Thanks for informing us.
Diesel, at least you have a hairline to lose.
Yeah, that's right. You're bald.
Yeah, you could be an
And
egg.
hoodie.
Do you fuck everybody like God? I don't want to talk.
You're a bald.
Wait,
hoodie.
is your new hair? How recent is it? Is it your most recent video?
It's gonna be in the one that's up tomorrow.
Ah, damn it! I can't see your bald ass head.
I don't have a
Yeah.
bald head. I just have a big forehead, asshole.
Well, I mean, you made it sound like you got a buzz cut.
I don't have a buzz cut. I'm working on doing the like samurai top knot that Kappa has. But I gotta like flat
Really?
iron my hair to get it straight.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I guess I could see that, but like, does it get that long? Are you gonna grow it out that
I
long?
am gonna grow it out that long.
So why'd you shave it?
I shaved the sides, not the top.
The undercut, right?
Oh, okay.
Gotta have an undercut first.
Okay. But moving on. The raccoon that scaled the skyscraper is safe, and that's
I'm
all
so
that matters.
glad. Yeah.
For all of you who weren't paying attention yesterday, there is a perilous journey of a raccoon who somehow ended up on the side of a fucking skyscraper. And there were like just people watching and it kept going up because it couldn't figure out how to get down, and it had no fucking food for 24 hours, and it just kept fucking going. Absolute trooper.
I honestly put that in there because I'm like, this is funny.
Really? I thought it was. I'm so glad he's safe. He's a
When I
cute
was
No,
boy.
no. I'm saying like it's such like the title itself is funny. Like that's why I put it in caps on the topic list. It's like the raccoon that scaled the skyscraper is safe, people. Like that type of thing. I thought it was a funny title.
Yeah, the only thing, like, I was, like, actually, like, genuinely invested in this yesterday. Like, I was fucking worried. I was worried for this raccoon's life.
that trash panda might die. Poor trash panda.
Trash panda.
That's what they're called.
I know. It's just funny.
Trash pandas.
I want one.
Could you? What if Kung Fu Panda was a trash panda?
I'd watch it still. I think I'd buy 10 copies.
That sounds great.
Is Kung Fu? What even happened with that? Because like Kung Fu.
I don't know. They did
Yeah,
like
trilogy.
4 movies and a TV show. That's what they did with it.
Yeah, I know they had a TV show. What the fuck? Kung Fu Panda 3 came out in 2016. I thought it was older than that.
Wow.
Nah, fam.
Dude, Kung Fu Panda 3 made $500 million.
Kung Fu
I guess
Panda
we
is
can
a
see a Kung
fucking
Fu Panda
cultural
4.
phenomenon. It's great.
It was a pretty huge movie.
I miss Nacho Libre though. That was the shit. Jack
No one
Black
cares, Diesel.
played a Mucha Libre, Lucha Libre, not a Mucha Libre. Jesus. No más pantalones.
Do you speak
Pants?
Spanish?
Un pequeño.
Is that a yes?
I don't speak Spanish.
You live in California. You should be able to speak all the Spanish.
Dude, I don't speak any Spanish like at all. Hoover speaks Spanish better than I can.
Whoa.
Hoover's taking a line of Spanish though, so he has the upper hand. Yeah, because like Hoover can understand pretty much anything Quacky says, but he just can't speak it well. That's pretty much it with Hoover.
So he's like a passive. He's passively
Yeah.
fluent.
He can speak it, but like it takes a while for him to like think of how to pronounce the word.
Uno, dos, tres.
Christ. Okay. So besides the raccoon, the next topic I have is just kind of funny or interesting. Bethesda's now selling life-size replicas of the weapons in Fallout games and a couple other games. So like, ever wanted to buy a... Let me go to the store real quick so I don't forget the names. I know for a fact one of them's a plasma pistol.
Ooh.
So you can buy a life-size plasma pistol. It's actually pretty big. I'll put it in the chat.
Does it
so
shoot
you guys
real
can have a
plasma?
reaction. No, sadly, I wish.
Darn.
That's how big it is.
That seems
God,
like
that
it would be
thing's
dope for
huge.
fucking like props and films.
So I just clicked
Yeah.
on that and I just opened up the Second Life link by accident. And I just got all this weird like porn.
Fantastic.
One of these has this. This. Oh my god. Okay, so I gotta describe this picture now because I just spent the last 5 seconds laughing at it. But like, picture a man who's as muscular as an upside down Dorito, and he's being led on a chain by a woman wearing stockings. There we go. That's it.
Well,
that
I
happened.
don't know if I want to play this game on stream anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't think I ever was going to.
I think it'd be hilarious, but nah. Anyways, there's also a Fallout Super Sledge, which I believe is a 42-inch tall. Yeah, it's 41 inches long. So it's like a big hammer that you can get. $80 for like a life-size replica. So like, I don't know, they're not bad prices. I just thought it was interesting.
Oof.
You know?
Oof.
Yeah. Okay. Who's next? Quite, you're next. Let's
Yeah,
talk
okay.
about Fight
So-
Club.
There, with the return of Smash, that of course means the return of Hyrule Temple, and as everybody knows, Hyrule Fight Club. If you might not know that name for it, but you definitely know what I'm fucking talking about if you played that map. It's like
Hyrule. I just clicked the link. I fucking hate this map.
I fucking love this map, but it's so fucking chaotic, right? Like, so for anybody who like you obviously you guys can't see the fucking diagram, but Hyrule Fight Club is essentially that like a little underground bit in Hyrule Temple that like you always like fucking die at, and like the top is called Weenie Hut Junior, where you go for Weenie Hut Junior. Oh, but yeah. Anybody have horror stories with Hyrule Fight Club? Because Brandon, you said you fucking hated this map.
I don't remember anything specifically, but I remember that I do not like that part of the map.
I just
Yeah,
didn't
no,
like
That's
that map.
all I remember.
I genuinely love Hyrule. Like, I love fucking Hyrule Temple, but it's like, I love it because of how fucking chaotic it is. Like, I was playing Smash 4 with some friends, and fucking, like, I was playing as Greninja, and I just got fucking smacked because Greninja weighs, like, 2 pounds.
See, we always played Final Destination because that's like the best. We just keep it nice and flat. Just have Smash Balls, Final Smash Balls, and no items. And
There's
that was it.
trap smash balls now.
What do those do?
They knock you off the map.
Not
Turn
actual
you into
Smash
a
balls,
trap.
I guess. Oh my god. Diesel would like that, wouldn't he?
Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
Diesel loves traps.
No,
Diesel loves furry traps.
No,
Okay, I wasn't gonna go that far. I wasn't gonna go that far.
I get all these stupid comments now that it's like, "Be quiet, furry," and I'm just like, "But I'm not."
Diesel, everyone knows you're not. They're just memeing you.
I think some people genuinely believe it because people aren't the brightest.
Well, I mean, you
Probably a
are
few.
furry.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Contradiction after contradiction with Diesel being a furry.
Yeah. So, Telltale, the fucking game studio that made Walking Dead way back when, they're partnering with Netflix to, one, make a Stranger Things game, and more importantly, bring Minecraft Story Mode to Netflix, which I am very excited for personally. Apparently, they're going to be simplifying the controls, which is alright by me. I'm just really excited to play Minecraft on Netflix. What about you guys?
Why?
Yeah, I'm with Diesel. Why? why would you bring Minecraft? Like, imagine playing that with your fucking TV remote.
I mean, it's really all you need. Like, they're like pick your own adventure games.
Yeah, but like, why?
I could see the Telltale games going on Netflix. I just find that one to be the weird one.
Yeah, why Minecraft? Why not The Walking Dead? Why Minecraft?
Walking Dead's like Hulu rights and shit. But it's like
wait a second. Walking Dead's on Netflix though.
It is?
Yes.
Well, they probably have like the fucking episodes as they happen, like right after they premiere. Like, don't they? Go
But that's like Hulu's thing though. Hulu's thing is to get the episodes like right after they go up. That's like Hulu's whole like. That's the only reason to get Hulu over Netflix. The servers suck ass on Hulu.
Rip. But I'm kind of excited for that Stranger Things game because like I think it could be interesting. I just don't like know how they'd incorporate it into the story. Like, would it be canon or would it just be like a retelling of like the first season, like with some branching paths or some shit?
I have a
feeling
it would be a story that takes place in between two seasons because that's what they usually do for the TV tie-in games for Telltale. That's what they did for Game of Thrones.
Do you think it could be like a fucking like spin-off story or I don't know?
Probably. It could be a spin-off. I mean, what game did a spin-off? I was gonna say. Shit. I'm trying to think of a game.
Spin-off.
Minecraft itself is a spin-off?
Minecraft story mode is a spin-off.
Well, yeah, that's a spin-off because Minecraft doesn't really have a story except, kill the Ender Dragon. I'm trying to think of a spin-off though that doesn't reflect. I don't have any. I was gonna say Fallout 76, but that's a prequel that actually has a time period. It's not just a complete,
Are there any other Telltale game spin-off like specifically for Telltale?
I mean, Tales from the Borderlands.
I guess that counts.
Oh, I guess you could call it that. Yeah, you could do it the spinoff.
That one's really good, by the way. That one's really funny. Super underrated.
It's really fucking weird how many games like Telltale makes like this, like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy and Batman.
They've been doing this for like even before they got all these licenses to do all these like big titles. They had the Sam and Max series and shit. What was the one they made right after like The Walking Dead? Like was that like an original IP? The Wolf Among Us?
Yeah, The Wolf Among Us.
That was from the Fables comic books, which are also really good.
Okay. I haven't read them or knew they exist.
Most people didn't. It's pretty kind of obscure. There's a cult following for those.
Yeah. I wonder why like they chose that series to adapt into a game because like when I saw Wolf Among Us, I thought like that was like an original IP.
It's like, I don't know, it's a good detective game. I like it. Like, I liked LA Noire, and that had a lot of the similar things, except it had creepy faces.
That game in VR looks amazing.
Which game?
LA Noire.
Is it in... Wait, are they fucking putting it in VR?
Oh, it's already in VR. It's been out for a while.
Oh, shit. I might have to
I don't know if you can get a PSVR, but like it's on Steam.
It's like VR case file, so it's like designed specifically for VR. You can like smack your hand around in people's faces.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I'm just like... One of my favorite things to do, like in Skyrim VR, was like you pick up objects and you hold them above your head and then you just drop them on you and it feels like it's going to fall on you, but it doesn't. It's like magic. It's
so hard for me to like get immersed in a VR game because it's like, I don't know, it feels like the gimmick's up for me. Like, I think that they need to... I really wish the Vive Pro wasn't so fucking ridiculously expensive because it's like, it really just needs a resolution jump. That's it. Because, like, personally, I can't get over the fact that my Vive has, like, it's super pixelated. It has a screen door effect on it. So
honestly, it really, like, the PSVR has it, like, even worse, but honestly, it just doesn't bother me that much. Like, I'm able to get into, like, playing Skyrim, like, pretty easily.
No, it bothers me. I don't know why. I just can't ignore it. It's just like, oh god, I really because like when I see a VR game on my screens, right? Because it's like the pixel it's like I'm farther away, right? So when I see it on my screens in front of me, I'm like, holy shit, that game looks amazing. Imagine playing it like that in VR. And then I get into VR and I'm like, well,
it doesn't look like
it
that.
Looks like I'm playing Fortnite in the Switch. So
I think I'm just hoping like it like improves pretty exponentially over time. Because it's like...
Well, the Vive Pro improved a lot, but the problem with the Vive Pro is they want me to fucking pay $800 just for the fucking headset. Oof. Yeah. No. It's not going to happen.
All the things you could see in VR chat with that, though.
I'd rather not think about that. Or even,
I'd rather wait for Oculus to release a competitor.
I don't even want to contemplate that as like a possibility of existence, Diesel.
See, since I have a Google Pixel, I was thinking to pick up the Google View to like just plug my phone in and try out the phone VR because I've never tried phone VR. I'm kind of curious to see what it's like.
Have you like done actual VR?
I worked on 2 VR games.
Okay.
Phone VR
I didn't know
is
if you-
literally just VR without a controller.
There is a controller for that.
Okay, without like Vive controllers.
I mean, it looks like a little remote control. I don't know.
I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
I want to try it. I'm curious.
But
Think of all the VR porn.
That's the only reason it's
That's
real.
the only reason to get that.
I love how this is always your fucking go-to, Diesel. Like
It
VR
is not
porn.
It is not always my go-to. Give me a break.
It's not always. It's just like it's more like a 20/80 split. Quite.
Okay.
Quite just because you don't like talking about dicks doesn't mean we don't. All
I'm
right.
supposed to be the fucking gay one. How does this work?
I thought I was a
That's
gay
why
one.
it's funny. That's why it's funny.
Oh god. It is Pride Month. It is Pride Month, I suppose.
We're all we just need to say no homo at the end, right?
No. It's Pride Month, so you don't have to say no homo.
No, you need to schedule a tweet for July 1st saying no homo.
Like in response to any gay shit. Listen, in
it
response to any gay shit you say during June, schedule a tweet saying no homo on July 1st, midnight.
Yeah, it cancels out all the gay.
Yep. As soon as like the protection of Pride Month goes away, there you go.
It's like when Cinderella and it hits midnight. it just goes away.
But it's like you have a failsafe that protects you from the gay.
Okay, just in case you slip up and just start sucking a dick. Okay.
Oops.
Whoops.
My bad.
Sorry, bro. My mouth just fell on it.
Sorry, bro. Me. My fault. My fault.
My
you're
fault.
sucking
I
a
thought it was a
dick.
banana.
When you're
Speaking of homies, Trump and Kim Jong-un hung out the other day. At least at the time of the recording, it was the other day. And fucking Trump made a movie trailer for Kim Jong-un envisioning a world of peace. And it's so fucking cheesy. Like I was watching it and like
Okay, you go.
I was watching it and like I could not stop fucking laughing because I'm like this was shown at a fucking like political meeting. This seems like something fucking Honest Trailers would make.
I'm watching it. Oh yeah, it does. No, but fucking the way Trump is talking about Kim Jong-un in North Korea is so fucking like it's so shitty because it's like, did you watch the summit they had, right? Did you watch the interview after with Trump?
No.
Because Trump was like, Kim Jong-un, he loves his people, he's a great leader, he really appreciates his people, and I'm like, he starves them. Like, you could have at least picked a better thing to sugarcoat with, not the man who starves his people loves his people. Like, holy shit.
It's tough love, clearly.
Like, he was so, like, oh my god, it was so funny, because like, the day of that happening, right, where Trump's like, Kim Jong-un is a great leader, he loves his people, the North Koreans are in great hands. I see an article on Reddit saying, like, North Korean refugee who was starved to death and applies for, what is it? Shit. What's it called? Is it refugee status in China? I think it's what it would be. But, like, it was an article about basically a North Korean leaving North Korea because they were starving to death. But then, never mind. It was stupid, though. It's fucking retarded. Trump's stupid. God. Okay, continue.
And also, like, just for fun, did you see the one clip of like Trump saying, we're gonna look very nice and handsome and thin, and the person who was recording
That
it
was
I just
fucking hilarious.
it looks like it was out of the fucking office. Like, it zooms in on Kim Jong-un, and he's just looking around awkwardly. He's like, what the fuck do I do? And like, it's just like shaking like an office.
And he was breathing with his mouth open and everything. Like, it was so fucking funny. It's like, so we're gonna all look nice and thin and perfect, and then Kim Jong Un's just like, just standing there. It's fucking amazing. I fucking love that video.
Oof.
The man who threatens the U.S. with nuclear warfare every fucking day just like gets picked on by the president in the same room and has no idea.
God, I'm just imagining the job those interpreters fucking had. Like that. Jesus,
They'd be sweating.
Honestly, they probably sugarcoated what each of them said. And
like,
just
how do you translate the form of English Trump uses into the nuances of Korean?
I don't know. Pay someone a lot of money, they'll do it.
Trump calls you thin sarcastically.
God damn it.
I love this timeline. This is the best timeline. I'm glad that we're at this point.
Fucking Dennis Rodman makes organizes peace talks between the United States.
He organizes
and
peace talks using not Bitcoin, but like a cryptocurrency for weed. While wearing a Make America Great Again hat and crying on like MSNBC.
Holy
what a
shit.
fucking time to be alive. Kim Kardashian going to the White House just to discuss fucking prison reform. God.
Celebrities are going to keep getting more and more involved in politics, and it's going to be really interesting.
I really want Kanye to win the next election just because I want the chaos of that.
Oh, God. Then they're going to get to it, and you're going to be like, well, I regret this. We're in 3 different wars.
I don't think he would be that ridiculous. I mean, the man clearly loves himself and sees himself as a god. But I mean, there's nothing with loving yourself.
Not anymore. Not anymore. He let go of his ego today, Diesel. You didn't get the memo. He tweeted about it.
Did he tweet about it? Yeah, well, he tweets like every 10 seconds. So
I mean, yeah, I know that, but like, 1 second. Let me find the exact tweet. He tweeted something like, where? Oh, fuck. I'm trying to find it. He said, "I killed my ego."
Oh wow, that sure makes sense to me.
Yeah,
Profound.
so he killed his ego.
Very profound.
He murdered that shit.
Presidency.
He fucking
him or
killed
Dwayne
it,
The Rock
bro.
Johnson.
It's dead. Holy shit, it's fucking dead.
The Rock's gonna come out. He's gonna be the sleeper hit. He's gonna take the election.
I totally expect him to win.
Didn't the fucking Rock say he was genuinely considering running?
Yeah, but then I also
if he ran, he'd probably win.
You know what?
Well,
if Arnold if Arnold can be fucking like the governor of California, The Rock can be the president.
Yeah, it's just a tiny step up.
Just a tiny step up. It's not major. It's baby steps.
I can totally see The Rock winning though.
Yeah, no, for real. So I think I'm gonna skip my last topic because it sucks. Diesel, go for it.
Okay, so
wait, how does that suck?
Too bad.
It's Elon Musk building stuff. Fuck you.
Okay, Brandon, you can have this one.
Elon Musk is building high-speed trains in Chicago, and I want him to build everything everywhere. Elon Musk for fucking world dictator. Okay, next.
Hold on. Speaking of private companies fixing infrastructure, did you guys see Domino's was fixing potholes?
What?
Yeah.
How? Okay.
I didn't.
Why did no one?
No, I didn't.
Why did none of us think of that? That was.
What is this? I didn't hear about this.
Oh, because the city wasn't filling potholes, and it was just a bunch of potholes in the street. Domino's went around and paid and filled all the potholes themselves.
In what city?
I forget. But,
didn't they put like an ad on each pothole?
Yeah, they put a Domino's pizza, or, like done by Domino's Pizza.
Smart
I can't wait for
bro.
the future where companies run everything and every single like a bridge is gonna have a logo on it.
Yeah, I was like
the
I
fucking
tweeted out.
The arch in the Sydney Harbor Bridge is changed to a fucking like Pizza Hut logo.
No, it's gonna be
McDonald's
logo.
M.
Yeah.
The McDonald's
all bridges are gonna have the golden arches.
Like they're in the shape of golden arches. Yeah, like fucking. Welcome to McDonald's land.
Welcome to McBridge. This is how you cross.
This is sounding like my fucking Ancapistan.
McBridge.
The McWarlords.
McBridge.
Hello, I'm a Mick Warlord from the McDonald's clan down the street.
Instead of the city of Boston, it's Mick Boston, or like you could just put
Mick Boston.
Mick Washington,
Mick Seattle, Mick Portland.
And yet they still don't bring back the McRib.
Oh god.
But I was like, yeah, the free market provides, so that's cool.
Watch
cool.
fucking like the world, like America turn into a Minecraft faction servers where it's different companies own like specific.
I would rule the world.
I mean, that's like
if it turned into, I'd rule the world.
The idea that like giant mega corporations own everything and are basically like the new government is the ideas that like pop up in things like Cyberpunk 2077 or Deus Ex and shit like that.
No. I don't mean like in an official capacity. I mean like you got to type in console commands and like you got to fucking set your spawn point in like one part of the city, but like in a Burger King or some shit. Yeah.
My ninja, what are you talking about? Please stop.
He's talking about Minecraft Faction Wars. You never played it as a kid?
No, I didn't play any games as a
You
kid.
didn't
I don't
play
play
Faction
games.
Wars?
So
Bro, what?
Minecraft had servers called Minecraft Faction Wars, and basically what happens is there's a faction plugin, and you would create factions with like commands like r/create or r/f create blank, and you can be whatever the hell you want, and you set a spawn point in your base.
You just said r/. Oh my god.
Oh, is it r/? Fuck, my
Mr.
bad.
You said r/ because
I'm
you're
a
so
Reddit.
used to
I'm a
Reddit.
Reddit addict. Fuck off. So you basically you use /f and then create and then the clan name and things like that. You can also mark your territory, and it's basically just like it's like DayZ but with official factions.
Yeah,
that's
like
the best
you
way
gain,
to put it. Or like
you'd
Rust,
also
for
gain
example.
like power and shit. Like and like there was like usually a couple factions that dominated certain servers.
Oh
I
yeah,
played
and the
with
higher the
some
power
friends on
level,
Slack.
the bigger your base can be.
Yeah, can we make can the Loudmouth server at 100k be a faction server?
If it was a faction server and it was like vanilla factions, I'd play the shit out of that.
Like like genuinely like fucking like just like before we open it up, we just fucking dominate the spawn. It's like welcome.
I haven't played factions in so fucking long. It's one of the reasons why I'm so hyped for Fallout 76, because it's like I've been wanting something to replace that, because it's like DayZ standalone's fucking trash. Rust, no one plays it anymore, and like I really hope that Fallout 76 can be that replacement to some extent. I just want to be able to threaten someone with a nuke. That shouldn't be that hard to do.
Like unironically, Minecraft Factions was fucking lit.
Yeah.
Okay, Diesel.
Okay, cool. So my topics.
Yeah.
So before
So
we
we
get
have,
the shitty fandoms, hold on, a little addition. I saw somebody ask in like the responses to the tweet if I would ever reach 30k because they just want me to read the fucking book. I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, moving on from that, shitty fandoms. What is your experience with them? What have you seen? What do you think is the worst? What is your
Is this
Honestly,
this is like any fandom, correct?
Yes, any fandom.
Can I talk about the Fallout fandom? Because I've been seeing a lot of that.
Yeah, sure.
So the reason I'd bring up the Fallout fandom is because I've been looking at the subreddit and Fallout subreddit and a Fallout 76 subreddit, and before the presentation was done, the whole fucking Reddit was just people saying like, oh, how dare they go for a cash grab with multiplayer or blah blah blah. Like they were fucking completely being irrational and stupid. Like all we want's a fucking single player Fallout game. We don't want this shit. It was like, oh my god, they're fucking awful, and they're just bitching about literally everything. And it's like they wouldn't shut up about stuff. And it's like this. It was very clear that Fallout 76 wasn't going to be a main storyline game. You weren't going to get that anyways for another couple fucking years. So everyone bitching about it, just stop. You don't want to play it? Don't play it. And then also people all the fucking time in the subreddit are complaining that the game's multiplayer and how they don't have a solo experience. And honestly, I feel like since Bethesda didn't push more for a multiplayer experience, that the game's going to be hindered because everyone who is like, we want solo, and it's like, it's supposed to be a multiplayer game. Okay, it's a whole fucking mess. That's subreddit's AIDS. Okay, who's
Honestly,
next?
I feel like fandoms like get like a worse rap than they do. Like I think it's fun to like highlight some of like the flaws in them, like when they're there. But it's like you hear people talk shit about like the fucking Sonic fandom all the time, right? But it's like
I'm just saying, feet.
No, I agree with
that. Wasn't what I was talking about. Like, but it's like they like people say they're never satisfied with what fucking Sega does, right? But it's like a lot of times, like people will say, "Oh, the same people who wanted this," but a lot of times it's not the same people. It's a big fucking fan base.
Oh yeah, it's a generalization of the fandom. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like
Whoever's
I don't know,
the
like,
loudest.
those
is
are
like
yeah. It's like
whoever's
those
the
are
loudest
fun.
is what dictates what the fandom wants.
Those don't get me wrong; those generalizations can be fun, but as long as they're done in jest. Like, but some people genuinely try to fucking like group these people all under one umbrella, like that they all want the same thing from the same property.
Yeah, like for example, not every Bethesda fan bought every 10 versions of Skyrim.
Yeah, I only bought 3.
Yeah, I think I bought 2, one for the PC, one for X360.
And you barely played both of them.
Jesus.
I have an okay amount in Skyrim on the PC. I think I don't
so you have 10 hours.
Let's check. I have 2.
That's even worse, Brendan.
I have more in Fallout 4.
Oh God.
You want to hear? You want to hear how many hours I have in Daisy Standalone, even though the game's ass?
No, I don't.
It's gonna be a lot.
Well, I'm gonna tell you anyways. I have 200 in that,
Jesus.
and then I have 145 in Rust, and then I have, let's see, come on, Ark. How much in Ark? I have 74 in Ark.
This is why Brandon's
Survival Evolved.
fat.
Hey,
This
it's true.
I don't think I have like that amount of hours on any game on Steam.
No,
Really?
the
I know
closest thing
Deal
have
doesn't.
to that. XCOM or XCOM 2, I can't remember which one. I think I have like 100 hours, or like it's Civilization 5. I have like 100 hours in, but nothing over 100 hours.
I have 900 and something on TF2.
Oh,
Booting
my
up my
God.
Steam to check, but fuck, dude.
Yeah, Diesel, you also have 200 more games than me.
Oh yeah, I
Honestly-
just buy games from Humble Bundles and then never fucking play them.
Honestly, I think I do like a lot more console gaming than I do PC gaming, or at least when I was younger, I did. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to leave TF2 running for a day and just like collect that 1,000-hour mark. 'Cause it has 984.
okay, let's
So-
see. I have 112 hours on PC Skyrim. That's I have like 20. I have
If I could check my Fortnite hours, it'd be awful.
I have 24 hours on Murder Miners.
Oh my God.
That's it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can only play.
How many
fucking-
hours? How many hours do Worlds Adrift, Diesel?
I think it's like 24.
I have 71.
I'm
Arma 3 is
outside.
120.
Well, you know, it's whatever.
I have fucking 94 hours on COD World at War because I used to play custom zombies all the fucking time.
Oh, same. I have a lot of hours in that. I don't know how much, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, shitty fandoms. Wow, really got off topic. But what else is new? I actually have a shitty fandom that I think is genuinely shitty. Or I don't think it. I think the bad highly outweighs the good in the fandom. But Steven Universe, they have a pretty young fandom. I know that. Like most of the people that are in the fandom are in like 14, 15. There's also the odd older people, but a lot of them lay on the younger side. They tend to be pretty vicious about like the sex politics and representation, and they like for a time being were really vitriolic to the writers of the show.
Oh
which is
yeah,
crazy.
that's also something that really annoys me is when a fandom's like super fucking demanding with like a certain character shift of some kind. Like that's annoying to see. It's like I don't even like watch the shows that most of the time get the demands, but it's like it's just annoying to see. It's like let them make the show, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's
Like-
their creation, not yours.
Yeah, and it's like you can enjoy what they put out. You can make suggestions, you know, but like don't. I've seen people be extremely fucking demanding with it, and then like if they don't put like an LGBTQ fucking character in it, they're just like you. Everyone who makes a show are homophobes or something like
See,
that. It's so
I think
fucking
that's-
dumb.
I
Hey,
think
you
that's
can have your
different.
head cannons, bro.
I think that's different because like Steven Universe prided itself on its like intersectionality and like closing that gap with like gay characters and stuff like that, which is fine. But like if you're gonna have that, people like they expect it, and
Yeah.
they didn't do it for one character that they all wanted them to, and they like flipped out on a writer. I think fandoms like that tend to be more like genuinely harmful to society than like something like furries, where they're just kind of minding their own business, and you know some of them are into some freaky shit, and then we all gawk at the people doing freaky shit. I mean, you know, as weird as kinks are, you know, everybody's got kinks, so like
Everyone's got
you can't really.
yeah, everyone's got
knock 'em.
weird ass kinks, but it's like it's not necessarily the kinks that are weird themselves. It's the fact that you make them public that's weird.
I
The
mean,
fact that you're
I
very
think there's a
open
place
about the really
there's
weird
a
kinks.
place to make them public, and there's a place to not
Yeah,
make them
like
public.
don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying like if you say like you're a furry and that's your kink. I'm not saying like that's something I think that's fine for the most part. But like when you get into the details of that kink, I think that's when it gets weird. Like, when you get the details of your kinks, besides like I
mean,
have
I
blank
feel
kink.
like I think it depends where you do it. Like I think there's like certain places where it's kind of expected. Like if you go here,
Twitter,
it's
for
technically
example.
public. It's technically public, right? But like you know what you're getting into by going there.
I think
Yeah, and
for
then, like-
affinity
I
and
think
Twitter, it's
there
okay
is,
to
like, it
post
makes
stuff like
sense.
that. You know, if we're talking furry.
You're in a business meeting and it's like, so I'm a furry. Just want to let you
like-
guys know.
Hey guys, just in the middle of a business meeting, just wanted to let you know, Love Vor, great.
I think it's like when you try to either shove those things on other people or like force them to view it or just put it in their face all the time, then it's a problem, you know? But beyond that, I don't think it's really an issue. Like, when I did my old video on like the furry fandom, and it was like, look at the furries, they're weird. I covered more or less things that I thought were problematic, quote unquote. Because I know having, for some reason, God knows why, you can be like, you can have like a Nazi fetish. Like, apparently it has to do with like bondage and the black and the stuff, and I don't get it at all. But a lot of people seem to be into that. Yeah, it's a very
Really
specific
specific.
fetish. But I think a lot of it, they're like, oh, I like this thing sexually, and then they start to like it not sexually, and then all of a sudden there's a bunch of these furries that are also like goose-stepping Nazis. And then there's a problem.
The Nazi regime is just a bunch of fucking furry.
And then, like, the furry community ripped into me because I talked about the subsect of the furry community that's into, like, where they have, like, baby roleplay or, like, the having sex with your dog thing. And, like, both of those things I think are problematic in the sense of, like, this could be damaging to other people or animals.
Think the second one especially could be damaging to animals and other people. That one's a bit over the top.
Yeah, it's like that stuff happens, and you got to acknowledge it and say, okay, that person's bad. We don't want them in the community. Like a matter of self-policing. But that goes for any fandom, not just that one. But I mean, most of the time, furries aren't bad, and nobody wants a 10-minute video about how good furries are. So there you go.
Yeah, most of the time furries are harmless, but it's like with anything. If you make something that's abnormal public, it's like, or if something's abnormal, it's like people are gonna look at it and be like, furry or something like that. Like it's with anything. Like with being fat, for example, you get bullied for being fat.
Yeah.
It's literally just how it works.
Shut up, fat.
So
all right, you fucking midget. You can't even stand.
The Loudmouse Twitter account totally tweeted out for topics from everybody else. So I have all the topics from everybody else because I was the most prepared, and I figured I'd get some audience interaction.
Diesel was the most prepared, and he had a blank page of paper on the Google Doc.
Yes.
Of all of his topics, because he was
He was so
extremely prepared.
He was so prepared it looped right back around to not being prepared.
He came full circle.
Okay, anyway, what is some stuff you guys do outside of YouTube for your hobbies?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. That's not a hobby. That's an addiction.
Hey,
I float in the corner of this box. Nothing else.
Diesel,
There you go,
you call it a hobby. I call it addiction. Okay.
Oh, I also
hobbies are
post on my Instagram at quite.png. Follow me.
I can't believe you just fucking.
No. Don't follow his account.
Instagram.
Follow the fucking Loudmouse account on Instagram. We're gonna be posting something. Loudmouse _ on Instagram.
Goddamn, that was great. Really great.
Probably just pictures of Diesel's distorted face, to be honest.
Can we just? I'm just gonna plug my Instagram.
I'm gonna do that.
At FPS Diesel, go follow it.
Well, follow mine then. Wild Spark.
Follow
You don't post enough.
PNG, the biggest Instagram account
I
in this
post
room.
whenever I go on a trip.
Jesus, Brandon, what are your hobbies? Do you enjoy anything else aside from looking at Reddit and playing Fortnite?
I'm trying to think.
You really have to think what you do outside of your job?
Well, I mean, because it's like the reason I had this job in the first place is because it kind of just all centers around a computer to some extent. Because I've always liked computers. I've always liked tech. I've always liked games. So it's like it's kind of like what it is. Yeah, I like tech. I really like tech. Tech. I have had a dream since I was a child to build an extremely overkill expensive computer.
There we go. That's Brandon's hobby, and I've talked about it before. I like fitness. I like to power lift. There we go. That's what I do outside of YouTube.
I don't have any hobbies.
Yeah, Quite is boring. He
Yes.
stays in a box.
I mean, yeah, like, what do you expect me to do in here? Play golf?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Last time I went to your box, I was like, damn, this box is really big.
How did you even get in here? Like, you didn't tell me how you got out and in.
I don't know.
We stepped in a
sometimes I
bucket
feel like
and we
you're
fell
like-
in.
Is
that how it happened?
Yeah, that's how
just-
it happened.
Like, you guys were just kind of there, like, and then like, a little bit later you weren't. It was really weird.
Somebody needs to help you. It's like you're stuck.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Sucker.
So, opinions on hentai?
None. Zero. I have none.
Quite. You don't have to hide your fetish. My opinions on hentai is 0 to 10 would not nut. It's not my preference.
So you have watched hentai before?
Yeah, no shit.
I don't have.
Who hasn't? Who hasn't?
True.
Tell me.
Who
hasn't?
I mean, sometimes you're just like in the mood for something else. It's like I need to get a little freakier this time.
To be fair, I'm not entirely sure if Kappa knows that porn exists.
No, he doesn't. He's a good Christian boy. The only thing he does with his hands is praying.
Praying on this dick.
Oof. See, I felt like I had opinions on hentai, but like, okay, you know the kind of hentai that I just can't get down with is like the weird monster shit. Like that stuff freaks me out.
That's like all hentai.
Not all hentai is monster.
That's
hentai.
most of hentai.
Most hentai is not. You're not looking for the right kind of hentai.
When I think of hentai, I think of tentacle monsters.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots.
I think of the weird shit. I think of the weird shit. I know there's hentai that isn't, but when I think of hentai, that's what I think of, the weird shit.
I don't know. I'm just saying that Faku.net should sponsor us if they ever want to be mentioned again. Could you imagine? God.
So
I don't want you to keep talking,
You're
Diesel. I'm gonna be
threatening
honest.
companies to sponsor us.
Diesel, I'm gonna be
And they're
perfectly
gonna
honest with you. I don't want you to talk anymore. Like, please stop.
We won't
I'm
plug
begging
your
you.
shit
God.
unless you sponsor us again.
Like, I will PayPal you $20 to stop.
I will PayPal you $20 to stop. I didn't come up with a topic. The public did. They wanted an in-depth discussion.
You selected
about
it.
Okay. Someone was like,
You're
just
the
start
only
the
one
pod-
here who doesn't like these topics.
I know. We should just start it off with jacking off again, like we always do.
We should have.
God, we literally.
people
Well, this
jack
is the
off
last
in
episode of
podcast.
Loudmouth, so we'll never get to do it again.
People are gonna think that's real.
It is real. What are you talking about, Brandon?
Shut the fuck up, Quite.
Yeah, Brandon, this is the last episode. We're never having another episode after this.
Yeah, no, me
Yeah.
and Diesel are quitting.
Yeah, we're never gonna have another episode about after this. Hey, when are we recording with Quacky tomorrow?
I don't know. We should ask him for a time.
We're gonna ask him to record with Pullover. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're rebranding.
Yeah, we're all
again.
migrating to the Pullover podcast. there's 2 more hoodies going on board.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
With
nobody
co-host
gives a-
Mac.
I have YouTube boxing matches on here, but I think that's a shitty topic. So.
YouTube
feel
boxing matches in hentai format.
I don't think there's anything to say about YouTube boxing until like the actual event happens.
Yeah, then we'll have stuff to
Like
say.
unless there's like some interesting like fucking what are they? I forgot. I completely forgot what the pre-thing or pre-thing.
Weigh-ins.
Fuck, I feel stupid.
Pre-show?
weigh in.
No. Like the fucking like undercard. The
Weigh-in.
undercard.
Oh, the
Fuck, I
undercard
completely brain farted there. But like if there's any like more interesting fights announced for the undercard, then like I don't think there's anything much to talk about.
I want to see PewDiePie fight PewDiePie.
I want to see
Yes.
PewDiePie fight
Old PewDiePie
old
versus new PewDiePie. The ultimate showdown.
Oh my
PewDiePie
god,
fight
old
Vice News.
Dude, old PewDiePie versus new PewDiePie would actually be really interesting because each of them would have new abilities and new movesets.
I want to
old
have
PewDiePie
a
would
YouTube
just
Street
scream.
Fighter.
Like the fucking
be
old PewDiePie is all like Sonic based attacks. The new one, like he uses knives because he's edgy.
Oh, and he like his like final smash can be he claps and it's just like meme review.
Meme review, and it kills everybody on the fucking stage.
And one of his attack is pew 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 pew.
Like, but like the final smash is meme review, and it instantly fucking kills everybody.
Okay.
Final smash. What would fucking KSI's final smash be?
A Lamborghini flies through the fucking window.
Oh, like
No.
the fucking like it'd be like Captain Falcon's final smash.
There we go. Oh my god, that's so good. That's perfect. What's Logan Paul's final smash?
He,
I got an idea.
Obviously, we know what it is.
Don't.
I don't know
think
if we should say it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say let's not say it.
Something comes down from the ceiling and then you get pushed into it. There you go. I
And
won't
it
say
kills
what it
you.
is. It's
Oh my god, guys!
It's
Didn't
a
see this one coming.
demonetization button. We'll just say it's
Yup.
that. Yup. Oh, my sides.
Oh my
Yup.
sides!
Yup, my son.
So
All those World TV.
you guys friends of Eli So Cray? Because he's a crazy boy, right?
Yup.
I have a related story to him. So I went looking for a channel like somebody similar to his, because I wanted to do another video on Dame Tu Cosita. And
Why
all
would
these
you
basics.
want a second one?
Well, his mom's channel was so funny.
I actively sought out a second Eli So Crazy.
Yeah, and so this is basically like Eli So Crazy's dad. His name's Aldo's World TV, right? And this guy does he's done commentary videos. He's done the 3 a.m. scary challenge videos. And it's all shit. It's all awful.
Dude, I'm fucking jealous. I just wanted this dude's channel. This dude gets fucking 500,000 views on a fucking video. What the fuck?
I can't imagine his watch time's great because I only watch those videos for the video.
They have to be decent.
God,
it
it's
has
so
to be
long.
okay. But kids must watch all the way through.
That's
that
crazy.
has
They
to
need
be what
better
it is.
taste, man. They need better taste.
Well, okay, what did you watch on YouTube when you were a kid?
Angry Joe or Total Biscuit.
Oh yeah, I watched.
Oh yeah, you were like a posh kid on YouTube.
He's a posh kid.
That's how I remember you as a kid on YouTube. What I used to watch when I was younger was stuff like Vanos Gaming, for example. That was higher tier. I'd watch full Let's Plays of shit. Right, 30, 20-minute Let's Plays and cut comms that weren't even cut half the time, right? It's I watched stuff that wouldn't keep me entertained for 20 seconds now.
I would watch FaZe Jev all the fucking time. I love FaZe Jev.
I never watched Jev. I watched... Do you know who YouTube Dude is?
No.
Okay, he's fucking long gone, but I watched him occasionally.
I think I've heard of him, actually.
His channel's Mikey Gaming now. It's mega dead. 5 years ago? Damn. That's some of his uploads. Shit.
I think I watched a little bit of Minnesota Burns when he was active.
Oh my god. The last videos that I've watched of his were 6 years ago because I remember the thumbnails. Holy fuck. But yeah, I watched a lot of COD related content when I was younger. But Diesel's over here I watched Angry Joe.
How is that the more intellectual
I watched
content?
Angry Joe as a kid too.
I don't know.
I
just
watching
remember you
game
as a
reviews
kid.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. But Aldo, I don't know why everybody does this. They move to LA with 10 other fuckers in a mansion, right? To afford rent.
They move because it's LA has everyone there, right? Which honestly, maybe you guys should pick a new hotspot for everybody to be, because LA sucks, especially the airport. Can't wait to go to that. But it's mainly because it's there's so much opportunity in comparison to other places. It's every YouTuber's around you, right? For the most part, and then you have the ability to meet people and network, so it makes sense. But still, nah.
But yeah, these guys also, he and his bros that live in this mansion also make shitty rap videos, and they did a rap video about Yanny and Laurel.
I saw that official music video.
Yeah, it gave me a nosebleed.
Yeah. I believe that. I actually believe that. I believe it gave you a nosebleed.
I'm pretty immune to cringe, but that was really cringy. I mean, E3 was cringy.
The E3 this year was not cringy.
Are you kidding me?
even
Have you
watch
seen those
part.
cringe comps?
Diesel, you didn't even watch it.
I have.
Yeah, but I watched the cringe comps.
Every fucking person in the E3 YouTube chat, it was just cringe, cringe, cringe whenever anything happened. They were like a fucking broken cringe machine. It was awful. The chat itself was mega cringe. Seriously. The Twitch chat was better, though. Anyways, continue.
I was just saying he was cringy. He's
Yeah,
also,
he is.
hold on,
I
he's
agree.
also a new ager, right? So he
does that
believes
mean?
in Eastern spiritual medicine, the crystals and shit.
Oh, God.
I just
Are you
stumbled
sure he
across this.
believes that?
Hold on, because he had a video where he was talking about Logan Paul deserving a second chance. Yes, this guy thinks Logan Paul needs a second chance.
I don't like him.
Yeah, and he used this very Eastern ideology to support his argument, and all I could think was this is so fucking stupid. And he was explaining how his merch is supposed to describe people breaking the routine and going down their own path, and I was just like,
so being a maverick.
Shit. Yeah, except with a dragon instead of a bird.
Oh wow, everyone's so unique. They're all wearing the same fucking shirt. Wow.
Also, his clothes looks like he made it on the Teespring like shirt editor.
He probably did. That's how I got Boogie 4 numbers. It cost me $12.
Boogie 4 numbers. I want.
Yeah, I have a
like
shirt.
That.
I have a shirt and 2 sizes too big that says Boogie 4 numbers.
Jesus.
Boogie 4 numbers.
So the last topic that was offered up was this guy called Joe on a boat. So Joe lives on a boat, and his most viewed video is Joe's dating profile. It's about this bald man named Joe, and he lives on a boat, and he has like this video. He's like, "Hi, you came here from my Tinder profile," and all I could think was like, "God, I hope nobody old, like that old is using Tinder, man."
I could totally see this guy getting a girlfriend off a Tinder.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The top comment is, "I hope this dude wore a life jacket because he'd be drowning in pussy." In fact, Joe pinned that comment.
I know. See, the thing is with this, though, is I can actually see this working. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I could see this dude getting into a relationship because of this.
For this video? You're kidding me.
No, I'm not. Like, don't get me wrong. The woman he goes with would definitely be fucking like him. But, like, I could see it working.
God.
Like, seriously, I could. So Joe on a boat.
I don't like his God. He needs to just shave his head, man. His balding. He looks like a math teacher.
I can't tell if he's memeing or not because every single thumbnail has like this god awful picture of him. Does he think it's good?
It's so bad. He can't be real.
That's all that matters.
Like his head is just like every part of it's completely shaved off except for the sides. Like it's really bad. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where the king takes off his bag on his head and everyone gets blinded. That's what it looks like.
He's posting a lot. He actually posts on his YouTube channel.
He doesn't post that much.
I mean, more than someone named Joe should be.
No, it's someone named Joe on a boat.
Joe on a boat. God.
Advice for
he
young
has like
Logan
commentary
Paul.
videos on fucking Logan Paul. What is this? He's like old. You can't be old and do commentary. That's not how it works.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. You have to be 16 and British.
Okay. I see how it is. You just have to be 16. Poor Joe on a boat wants to make a Logan Paul video, but you're not letting him.
Joe fires back at the haters. It's an 18-second video.
All of his videos are really short. Wait. He made a video called "YouTube is not where you should tase dead animals. Advice to young Logan Paul." This is amazing. Holy shit.
What the fuck, Joe? Like in his response video to haters, all he does is like, I am not a demon Satanist for having a suspicious amount of rubber gloves, and then he scooters away and does a bottle flip.
He has to be a meme.
I mean, he's completely aware that what he's doing is weird, and him living on a boat
he has
is
to be
weird.
self-aware. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
no
love
way
Joe.
he's not.
Joe's my favorite man. I like Joe now.
You don't let him do commentary.
I'll let him do. He gets a pass. He's able to flip a bottle.
The only exception.
I require a video with Joe dabbing.
That probably exists
on a boat.
That
he has to
probably
dab on
exists.
his boat with rubber gloves on.
Oof.
There we go. So I guess we should end the podcast now.
Yes,
Right.
because that's the end of it. Unless you want to talk about the blankness of your topic list.
I'm sorry. We all make mistakes.
It's a really
true.
nice topic list. There's just nothing there. It's
a rough week.
Very thin.
All right, guys.
It's very thin. It's perfect.
Just to explain to the public, right before we recorded this, we were like, "Yeah, we are so busy right now."
All of us. You see, we are great at not doing what we're supposed to do when we should do it and waiting till the last minute.
At least it gets done.
Yeah, it gets done, but last minute.
You guys literally just want to play a way out.
That too.
Okay, we're fucking playing that on Sunday. Do you understand me, Diesel? We are playing a way out on Sunday. We are finishing that fucking game.
God, all right, Dad. I'll play with you.
We're finishing that game.
Okay, well, if you'd like to hear more about how Brandon yells at me, you can do so by hitting the subscribe button down below. Or, if you'd like to get updates when new podcast episodes are out, make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, and iTunes. Is that everything? I think. Let's hope it is. It's at loudmouse_. Go do that. We are your hosts, FPS Diesel, Wild Spartans, and Quiet. Bye!